Welcome back to Let's Play Catechumen. This is level 9, the Catacombs. I'm D-Stex.
And I'm Best Friend Skull, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but we've been in the Catacombs for like the past entire game.
Oh yeah, but these are the real catacombs, because like catacombs is not just tunnels, it's where they bury dead people. You can see I was about to say, you can see these little cupboards in the walls, except they're also in the 2-inch thick parts, so I don't think anybody's buried in there.
Well, maybe the exceptionally flat. Maybe this is where they bury construction workers that got flat.
Yeah, oh, those are the vertical catacombs. The walls there.
Yes. And wait, are those okay? Those are crossings, right?
Wait, I didn't see. Sorry.
On the textures back there.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, is there a thing
Okay, because otherwise it looks.
Oh, there. You see that? Oh.
It looks a little bit like either a cross or some the textures are so low quality that I can't tell. But it's either a cross on there or a skeleton being hung on a crucifix. It's a skeleton being hung on a crucifix.
Yeah, it looks like a crucified skeleton. I don't know. I think that could just be the resolution we're recording at, though. Anyway,
I think that's a skeleton on a crucifix, and that is the thing is that does make sense. That those who were crucified were meant to be made an example of, but that's a real waste of wood.
And they're really tiny skeletons too,
yeah,
not even dwarves. They're like gnomes. They crucified gnomes.
Or children.
Anyway, here's another shooting gallery that's about to kill me.
What the hell?
At this point, I was like, oh, I'm gonna fight him, and then it's like, no. So yeah, what's great is that shooting gallery doesn't even open up until you're on the bridge. The game just hates you that much.
This is not difficulty, this is annoyance.
Oh yeah, it's just...
Yep, those are pretty much crucified children they've got there.
Yeah.
That's really kind of disturbing.
I don't know, maybe it's just for looks. Maybe it's like maybe they're just celebrating Day of the Dead.
Maybe.
Dia de Muertes, or... Could. Oh, yeah, here's some more of these guys. Trying to find the summons. There we go.
Do you switch weapons with the mouse wheel in this?
Yeah, you can switch it with the mouse wheel or with the number keys. As I went on in the game, I started using the number keys more and more because I could remember which ones are which, and it's just so tedious to switch through them with the mouse wheel.
Yeah, I know of a few games that only let you switch with the mouse wheel. Why are there crosses? Friggin'.
Well, these are like the secret catacombs for the Christians. I don't know.
But yeah, okay.
I think maybe it's just an accident, or
a developer oversight.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That's my guess.
So yeah, welcome to a common part of Catechumen is just being lost.
Well, everything looks the fucking same, so it's not really that.
Yeah, I know. It's everything. Yeah, you just. I think, was I there? Oh, this is the room with the bridge, except this is a different way into it. And you can see on the wall, see how it looks like there's nothing there, but you can sort of make out the edge of a rectangle there. Yeah, that's where the shooting gallery is. And it only opens up once you're on the bridge. I was trying to trigger it here. But only once you're on the bridge. Just to be the biggest asshole possible to you.
Well, the Romans are in cahoots with Satan, so...
Or no, I think it triggers when you're on the ladder, too. Or, no, not till you're... I think you can just... You don't need to jump it, you can just sprint it, but no, you... Oh, I guess you can't, because I just fell through. So, no. I think trying to do a bounce shot, that didn't work. I mean, probably the railgun would be the best weapon for this. Yeah, you really can't. Oh, yeah, like, see how it's like, just it's just huge black splotches. Now I've got the key, and now I'm just booking it. Just like, get the fuck out of here. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Save.
Hooray!
Saving.
Victory, I guess.
Saving my game. Anyway, so now picking up. Sorry, anyway, you said you wanted to say something before we started recording. Is that maybe a good time now to say it? Or?
Well, like, essentially, we were, before we started recording, we were discussing, like, the plot of the game as much of, as much of a plot as there is, And the thing is that I ended up realizing that since like the Romans are possessed by Satan, and this is the persecution of the Christians, this is implying therefore that the persecution of the Christians was because the Romans were possessed by Satan.
I get, yeah, it's sort of implying that. Yeah,
wow,
I just died there.
You just can't. Okay. But
the problem is that the shooting gallery can just hit you there at the door to go in.
Oh god. But I'm just gonna hit. But the thing is that implying that essentially is like demeaning the deaths of thousands of people. This is kind of like in a very much less relevant to today's standards case. They're kind of saying that Satan caused the Holocaust.
Yeah, I sort of get. Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. Just to use an analogy, like, yeah.
I have a feeling that was just a developer oversight or something, but like
I don't know if they mean. I don't.
I don't think that they mean that by any means, because that would be ridiculously stupid and incredibly offensive. But I have a feeling that it was just this little bit of a thing that they just sort of didn't catch on the way through.
Well, I think I sort of suspect that the way that the whole Christian persecution is handled, like in this community, it's almost more like a story than real history. Like this is like a fantasy setting to these people, in the same way that you'd do like about like knights in armor. Like that this isn't really. I mean, like they still. I mean, I'm not saying it's not history to them, but I mean it's almost sort of like they don't treat it as you don't understand. Like don't treat it as real history. It's sort of like a flavor setting in a way. Like
yeah, which
I don't know.
Which is a little bit weird considering that it is real history. So.
Oh yeah.
But.
I mean, but I could be totally off base. I mean, I'm just sort of like saying that I think that they sort of because I think a lot of it's because it's not like really common knowledge kind of history. Like say World War II is. Like you wouldn't set something in World War II and have the president be some random dude you made up.
Yeah,
but
or have like, Hitler be possessed by Satan.
Yeah, or that.
Although I guess now that I think about it, Wolfenstein kind of like it wasn't possessed by Satan, but he was a little. Well, no,
but Wolfenstein is sort of inspired by almost exaggerated actual Nazi stuff, where like a lot of Nazis were in like the Thule Society they were like obsessed with the occult. That it's not saying that Hitler was like, it's saying that Hitler is behind the demons in Wolfenstein.
Sorry to interrupt, but was that explosive teddy bear?
Well, those were the suicide bomber enemies, and they're sort of small, and they really, really, really love to hide behind doors, and then just explode as soon as you open them.
Yes, which is completely fair to the player. But the first thing that I just wound up noticing about the thing is that it looks like a freaking teddy bear of some kind.
They do, with a nice little backpack that they're going to school with.
Yeah,
this is the bit where I'm not even exploring the level anymore. I'm just trying to find health pickups so that I can deal with the boss. Did you see what the boss is, by the way? Did you make
I
that
saw
out at all?
A big red thing that looked exactly like every other big red thing in this game. So,
okay, then you didn't see the boss. Okay, yeah.
Like it didn't look particularly unique. Like it looked bigger than other big red things, but it was still just a big red thing.
I hope you can make it out of this resolution, because it's not a big red thing. It's a specific thing that you'll recognize if you get a really good look at it. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I will keep my eye out.
Anyway, I think at this now I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to find the door I need to go through, because I've got all the pickups that I need, and I'm just like, shit, I lost track of where was I. I'm just completely lost at this point. And here we go. This is it.
This game really does need a map. Like a mini map.
Oh yeah.
Like it.
Oh yeah. Good grief.
It doesn't make any sense otherwise. Like we were just about to get crushed by a door. Still can't quite make it out.
Yeah, wait till we get closer.
Is that a Minotaur?
Yeah, it is. It's the Minotaur.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay,
yeah.
So apparently the Roman catacombs are the labyrinth. So.
And also Greek mythology is true.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And this fucking door hates me just as much as the Minotaur does.
So Greek mythology and Christian mythology go hand in hand.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, the Minotaur it's real. That's what this game is saying.
Yes.
And also, he has just an insta-fucking-kill attack that you can't do shit about.
Also, he only has one sound effect, and it's really, really getting on my nerves, and you just killed me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just, I think, judging by, like, some other thing, I think you just, I don't know how you're supposed to beat this guy, so I just don't.
What is he even trying to shoot at you?
I think he's shooting, like, energy balls, just energy, you know, like the Minotaur does.
Yeah, he does that. I just realized that the Minotaur is actually the exact same thing. That on a cow head.
Yeah, that's possible.
Which is, well, lazy, but I guess acceptable.
I think there's actually in the thread title card, there is actually a picture of the Minotaur, so you like a nice high-res one, so I can control. At this point, I was just like, fuck it, I'm not fighting the Minotaur.
Just grab the key, get the fuck out.
See, at this point, I was like
And
terrified.
he's still
I was like,
making that damn noise.
Oh, yeah, and he doesn't stop. And I was like, is he gonna follow me? I was just trying to lose him, but I think the pathfinding isn't good enough for him to actually leave his room.
You know, if he had, like, more than one sound effect, this might actually be kind of scary, but...
Nothing in this game has more than one sound effect. Nothing. It's nothing. It's... Here we go, got some... I hope you like that, because it's not stopping until the end of the level.
Oh, fucking... Alright, well, the entire thread is going to be able to see what it is like when I have a massive headache.
Yeah. It's okay, we're almost done. I think we're... Just a few minutes. Yeah.
He doesn't do it on any pattern either, he just sort of does it at random.
Yeah, it's just random. I think it might have something to do with proximity. Oh, there, we found the exit door. Or did we? Wait.
Where
we
are
gotta
we?
drop down,
Oh,
right?
really? This looks exactly like everything else, except for this one little detail that you can't actually see from the outside.
Yeah. Oh, now there's a big red guy. I think it's the big red guy body, but with the red.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's just
I was waiting to see there if it would bounce back and hit him, but I think you need to score a direct hit for it to work. Which is going to cause me damage, because I'm way too close. There, I lost half my fucking health. I didn't even... I got him, though.
Solomon was suicidal.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was just so bored with life. He's like, I gotta throw around these bolts.
Outrageous Catechumen, you have vanquished the
It sounded like he said
Minotaur.
outrageous
Now
Catechumen.
it's time to venture deeper into the very heart.
He just said, you have vanquished the Minotaur.
You have wow, he's just going nuts back there. He's just like, no, I'm alive, I'm alive.
Son and spirit.
No one
I just started
ever
laughing
said
like a
that.
maniac.
I'm
Anyway.
just gonna say that no one ever said Father, Son, Spirit. What is this thing?
That
Well,
is the
next
minigun
episode.
sword.
Wait, what?
It's the minigun sword.
Please tell me it actually spins.
It spins.
Yes! This is the best game.
Okay, tune in next time to see the fucking minigun sword.
Woohoo!
I'm D-Stex.
I'm best friend Skull and I'm married.